What if managing your blood sugar was as simple as sipping the right tea? Not a pill, not a strict diet, just a warm, flavorful cup that actually works with your body. If you're living with diabetes or trying to keep your blood sugar in check, you've probably heard all sorts of advice. But here's something that often gets overlooked. Tea. Not just any tea, but specific herbal and traditional teas that are backed by science to help with insulin resistance, inflammation, nerve health, liver support, and more. And the best part? They're affordable, easy to make, and honestly, pretty delicious. In this video, we're diving into the top teas for diabetics, what they do, how they work, how to prepare them, and what you need to watch out for. You'll know exactly which teas fit your routine and why. So let's pour a cup and get into it. First on list, chamomile tea. Chamomile tea might be known for helping you relax and sleep better, but for people with diabetes, it has a lot more to offer than just a calming bedtime routine. This gentle herbal tea, made from the dried flowers of the chamomile plant, is naturally free of caffeine and packed with healing compounds that can support blood sugar control and overall health. One of the key benefits of chamomile tea for diabetics is its effect on blood sugar levels. Studies have shown that drinking chamomile tea regularly may help reduce fasting blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity, which basically means your body uses insulin more effectively to keep blood sugar levels in a healthy range. One of the main compounds in chamomile is apigenin, a powerful antioxidant with anti-inflammatory and anti-hyperglycemic effects. What that means in simple terms is that it helps fight inflammation and keeps blood sugar from rising too high after meals. In a study published in Nutrition, people with type 2 diabetes who drank chamomile tea 3 times a day after meals for 8 weeks saw a significant drop in their A1C levels and better overall blood sugar control. That's not just impressive, it's hopeful because it means something as simple as a cup of tea can make a real difference. Chamomile doesn't just help with blood sugar, it supports your whole body too. For your heart, its anti-inflammatory properties can help reduce stress on your blood vessels, lowering the risk of heart disease. That's important because diabetes often comes hand in hand with high blood pressure and heart complications. Chamomile may also help relax the muscles and blood vessels, improving circulation and promoting lower blood pressure. For your kidneys, the antioxidants in chamomile help protect against diabetic nephropathy or kidney damage caused by high blood sugar. And for nerve health, it may offer some protection against diabetic neuropathy, especially by reducing inflammation and improving circulation to those tiny nerves in the hands and feet. Let's not forget about the liver. High blood sugar over time can put a strain on the liver, especially leading to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Chamomile has been shown to reduce oxidative stress in the liver, which helps prevent damage and supports its natural detox process. And unlike some teas, chamomile won't raise your blood pressure or disturb your sleep. It actually does the opposite. It helps calm the nervous system, reduces anxiety, and may even help you get better sleep, which is super important for people trying to manage blood sugar. Now, a few myths need to be cleared up. Some people think chamomile tea is so gentle that you can drink as much as you want, but even natural remedies should be used wisely. If you're allergic to ragweed, daisies, or similar plants, chamomile might trigger a reaction. And while it's caffeine-free, chamomile can interact with certain medications like blood thinners or sedatives, so it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor if you're taking prescriptions. But for most people, chamomile is safe and soothing. The best way to enjoy chamomile tea is to steep 1 tea bag or 1 tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers in 8 ounces of hot water for about 5 minutes. You can drink it warm, especially after meals or before bed. To make it taste even better, try adding a slice of lemon or cinnamon stick. For a diabetes-friendly version, skip the sugar and sweeten it with stevia or monk fruit. You can also make a calming iced chamomile tea. Just brew it, cool it down, and pour it over ice with a few mint leaves for extra freshness. Chamomile tea is easy to find and affordable, usually around $4 to $6 for a box of 20 to 30 bags, which means each cup costs just a few cents. That's a small price for something that supports your blood sugar, calms your body, helps your heart, protects your kidneys, and even cares for your liver and nerves. For anyone managing diabetes, Chamomile tea isn't just a cozy drink. It's a natural healing habit worth making part of your day. Now, ready for a tea that's not only stunning to look at, but may help your heart and sugar levels at the same time? Second on list, hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea isn't just beautiful to look at with its deep red color, it's also one of the most powerful herbal drinks you can add to your diabetes routine. It's made from the dried petals of the hibiscus flower, and besides tasting slightly tart like cranberry, it's loaded with natural compounds that support blood sugar, heart health, and much more. One of the most exciting things about hibiscus tea is its ability to help lower blood sugar. Some studies have found that drinking hibiscus tea regularly can reduce fasting glucose levels and even help improve insulin sensitivity, which is how well your body responds to insulin. That's key for people with type 2 diabetes, where insulin resistance is one of the biggest challenges. The real magic comes from the plant's anthocyanins and polyphenols. Those are fancy names for antioxidants that protect your cells and reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation is something that often goes hand in hand with diabetes, and it's linked to all sorts of complications, from heart disease to nerve damage. Hibiscus tea helps calm that internal stress. In fact, one study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that people who drank hibiscus tea daily had lower blood pressure and improved lipid profiles, which means better cholesterol and heart protection. That's huge, especially since people with diabetes are at higher risk for hypertension and heart-related issues. And it's not just the heart. Hibiscus tea also supports your kidneys, which can take a hit when blood sugar stays high for too long. The antioxidants in hibiscus help protect kidney cells and support better filtration. When it comes to nerve health, hibiscus may improve circulation and reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the causes of diabetic neuropathy, or nerve pain and tingling in the hands and feet. It also offers benefits for your liver, helping reduce fat accumulation and supporting natural detox functions, which can be especially helpful for people at risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a common complication in diabetes. Now, there are a few myths out there, like thinking hibiscus tea is too sour to be healthy, or that it's too strong for everyday use. The truth is, it's not just safe, it's powerful. That said, moderation is still key. Hibiscus tea is naturally caffeine-free, which makes it great for evening use, but it can slightly lower blood pressure, so if you're already on blood pressure medications, it's best to keep your doctor in the loop. Also, a few people might be sensitive to hibiscus, especially those with allergies to certain flowers or herbs, so it's always good to start slow. To enjoy it the right way, steep about 1 tablespoon of dried hibiscus petals or 1 tea bag in 8 ounces of hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. You'll get a rich, ruby red tea with a naturally tangy taste. If you want to cut the tartness, add a little cinnamon or a few slices of fresh ginger. For sweetness, stick with diabetes-safe options like stevia or monk fruit. One great recipe is iced hibiscus tea with lemon and mint. Just brew it, let it chill, and pour it over ice with a few fresh mint leaves. It's super refreshing, especially in warm weather. Hibiscus tea is also very affordable. You can usually find a box of hibiscus tea bags for around $4 to $6, or buy dried petals in bulk for even less. That's a tiny price to pay for something that supports your blood sugar, protects your heart and kidneys, helps your liver work better, and even eases inflammation. It's more than a drink. It's a natural, delicious way to care for your body every single day. You've seen the power of red. Now, how about a tea that tastes like dessert and helps fight insulin resistance? Third on list, cinnamon tea. Cinnamon tea is more than just a warm, cozy drink. It's one of those natural remedies that's been quietly helping people for generations, especially those managing diabetes. The real star in cinnamon is a compound called cinnamaldehyde, which gives cinnamon its signature flavor and smell. But it also helps your body lower blood sugar levels. That's not just tradition talking, it's backed by science. Research has shown that cinnamon can help reduce fasting blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity, which means your body responds to insulin more effectively and moves sugar out of your bloodstream faster. That's a big win if you're trying to keep your blood sugar in check. What makes cinnamon tea so powerful for diabetics is that it also targets inflammation, the kind that sticks around in your body and quietly causes damage to your blood vessels, organs, and nerves. Cinnamon is rich in polyphenols, which are antioxidants that calm inflammation and help reduce oxidative stress, the kind of internal wear and tear that high blood sugar can cause. In fact, several studies suggest that cinnamon not only helps with glucose control, but may even lower A1C levels slightly over time, especially when combined with a balanced diet and other healthy habits. Cinnamon tea also supports your heart, which is incredibly important because diabetes increases the risk of heart disease. It may help lower LDL cholesterol, that's the bad kind, and improve HDL, the good kind. It also has a gentle effect on lowering blood pressure, which is another bonus for long-term heart protection. For your kidneys, cinnamon's anti-inflammatory effects can help reduce the stress that high blood sugar places on those filtering organs, potentially lowering the risk of diabetic nephropathy or kidney damage over time. When it comes to your nerves, especially those in your hands and feet, cinnamon may help improve blood flow and reduce the chances of diabetic neuropathy, which can cause tingling, numbness, or pain. It also supports your liver, helping it process sugar and fat more efficiently and reducing fat buildup that can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is common in people with diabetes. But just like anything powerful, cinnamon tea comes with a few things to watch out for. One big myth is that you can just drink cinnamon tea all day long and skip your medications. Not true. Cinnamon tea is a great support, but it's not a cure. Also, not all cinnamon is the same. The kind you find in most grocery stores is called cassia cinnamon, and while it's effective, it contains a natural compound called coumarin, which in large amounts may be harmful to your liver. If you plan to drink cinnamon tea daily, look for Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon. It's safer for long-term use and gentler on the body. Making cinnamon tea is simple and smells amazing. Just simmer 1 stick of cinnamon in 8 ounces of water for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can also use 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, but make sure to strain it before drinking. Add a slice of fresh ginger or a bit of lemon for extra flavor, and sweeten with stevia or monk fruit if you like. For a delicious twist, add a splash of unsweetened almond milk and a pinch of turmeric to turn it into a diabetes-friendly cinnamon latte. Cinnamon tea is naturally caffeine-free, so it's safe to drink in the evening too. But stick to about 1 to 2 cups per day. That's enough to enjoy the benefits without overdoing it. It's affordable too. A pack of cinnamon sticks usually costs around $3 to $6 and lasts for weeks. It's one of those small daily choices that can add up to big support for your blood sugar, heart, kidneys, liver, and nerves. With its warm flavor and strong benefits, cinnamon tea is a simple, comforting step toward better health every day. Speaking of spice, ever wonder what that golden yellow root could do for your blood sugar and nerves? Fourth on list, turmeric tea. Turmeric tea is like golden sunshine in a cup. And for people with diabetes, it's more than just a beautiful drink. It's a powerful healing tool. The magic comes from curcumin, the bright yellow compound found in turmeric that's been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Curcumin is known for being one of the strongest natural anti-inflammatory agents out there. And when it comes to diabetes, inflammation is something you don't want hanging around. Chronic inflammation is one of the driving forces behind insulin resistance, high blood sugar, and the many complications that come with diabetes. Drinking turmeric tea helps calm that inflammation, giving your body the break it needs to function better. Curcumin also helps improve insulin sensitivity, meaning it helps your body respond to insulin more effectively, so sugar can move out of your blood and into your cells. That means lower blood sugar levels and less pressure on your pancreas. Some studies even show that curcumin may help reduce HbA1c levels, which is the marker used to track long-term blood sugar control. Turmeric also works as an antioxidant, protecting your cells from oxidative stress, which is the kind of slow cell damage caused by high glucose levels over time. Turmeric tea also has major benefits for your heart. It helps lower LDL cholesterol and may reduce the buildup of plaque in your arteries. That's a huge plus because people with diabetes are at much higher risk of heart problems. It also helps relax blood vessels, which can support healthy blood pressure levels. Your kidneys benefit too. High blood sugar can damage the delicate filters in your kidneys, but turmeric helps reduce inflammation in those tissues, potentially protecting against diabetic kidney disease. Then there's your nerves. Long-term high blood sugar can damage the tiny nerves in your feet, hands, and legs. That condition is called diabetic neuropathy, and turmeric may help reduce the pain and tingling by calming inflammation and improving blood circulation. It also supports your liver, helping it process sugar and fat better while reducing the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is a common problem in people with insulin resistance. Now let's clear up a few myths. Some people think turmeric tea is a miracle cure, but just like cinnamon, it's not meant to replace your medication. It's a support tool, not a substitute. Also, turmeric can interact with certain medications, like blood thinners or diabetes drugs, so it's always smart to check with your doctor, especially if you're taking anything regularly. And while turmeric is safe for most people, taking it in high doses or supplement form every day can lead to digestive upset or even affect how your body absorbs iron. To make turmeric tea, heat up 8 ounces of water or unsweetened almond milk, then add 1/2 teaspoon of ground turmeric or 1 inch of fresh turmeric root, sliced. Simmer it gently for about 10 minutes, then strain. You can add black pepper, just a pinch, as it helps your body absorb curcumin more effectively. A little cinnamon or ginger adds even more flavor and health benefits. And for sweetness, use stevia or monk fruit instead of sugar. Turmeric tea is caffeine-free, so it's perfect any time of day, even before bed. 1 to 2 cups per day is a good safe amount. And the best part, it's affordable. A small jar of ground turmeric usually costs around $3 to $5 and lasts for weeks. So you're getting powerful support for your blood sugar, your heart, your nerves, kidneys, liver, and overall health for just pennies a cup. Turmeric tea isn't just a drink. It's a simple daily habit that can make a big difference. Now let's talk about a sweet tea with no caffeine, no sugar, but a whole lot of healing potential. Fifth on list, Rooibos tea. Rooibos tea might not be as famous as green or black tea, but when it comes to managing diabetes, this bright red herbal tea from South Africa is a hidden gem. It's naturally caffeine-free, low in tannins, and rich in powerful antioxidants that can make a real difference in blood sugar control and overall health. One of its standout compounds is called aspalathin, a rare antioxidant that you won't find in many other foods or drinks. What makes aspalathin so special is its ability to help balance blood glucose levels and improve insulin resistance, which is one of the biggest challenges for people with type 2 diabetes. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, sugar builds up in your bloodstream, and Rooibos tea works gently to help your cells become more responsive again. Several studies have explored the benefits of Rooibos for metabolic health. In lab research, aspalathin was shown to reduce fasting blood sugar and even help block the formation of new fat cells, which is important because carrying extra weight, especially around the belly, often makes diabetes worse. Rooibos tea also lowers inflammation, which plays a huge role in diabetes complications. Chronic inflammation damages blood vessels, the heart, the kidneys, and nerves. The antioxidants in Rooibos help calm that internal stress, offering a layer of protection that your body really needs. This tea is also incredibly friendly to your heart. Rooibos has been found to help lower LDL cholesterol and improve HDL cholesterol, creating a better balance in your system. It also supports healthy blood pressure, thanks to its calming effect on blood vessel walls. That's a big deal because people with diabetes are at a higher risk for cardiovascular disease. Your kidneys, which work hard to filter out waste and manage fluid balance, also benefit from Rooibos's anti-inflammatory effects. It helps reduce the oxidative damage that high blood sugar can cause over time, possibly lowering the risk of diabetic kidney disease. When it comes to nerve health, Rooibos may help protect against diabetic neuropathy, the nerve damage that can cause pain or numbness in the hands and feet. Its ability to reduce oxidative stress and improve circulation gives nerves a better chance to stay healthy. Rooibos also supports your liver, which plays a key role in managing sugar and fat in your body. Some early studies suggest Rooibos may help protect liver cells from damage and support its detox functions, which is especially helpful if you're dealing with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. There are a few myths worth busting. Some people think that because Rooibos is herbal, it doesn't do much. That couldn't be further from the truth. It may be gentle, but it's backed by science and packed with nutrients. Others believe that drinking more is always better. While Rooibos is safe and doesn't contain caffeine, balance is still important. 1 to 2 cups a day is a great place to start, and even up to 3 is generally considered safe. It doesn't interact with most medications, but if you're taking drugs that affect the liver or blood pressure, or if you're pregnant, it's always smart to check in with your doctor. To make Rooibos tea, just steep 1 tea bag or 1 teaspoon of loose Rooibos leaves in 8 ounces of hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. The longer it steeps, the richer and deeper the flavor. It has a naturally sweet, earthy taste that doesn't really need sugar, but if you like a little extra flavor, try adding cinnamon, ginger, or a slice of orange peel. You can enjoy it hot or iced. For a refreshing iced tea, brew a stronger batch, chill it in the fridge, and pour it over ice with fresh mint or a dash of lemon juice. And for a cozy evening treat, mix it with a splash of unsweetened almond milk and a sprinkle of nutmeg. It's naturally caffeine-free, so it won't mess with your sleep. Rooibos tea is affordable and easy to find, usually around $4 to $6 for a box of 20 to 30 bags, or a bit more for high-quality loose-leaf options. It's one of those small, delicious habits that can support your blood sugar, heart, liver, kidneys, nerves, and overall well-being, all without caffeine or side effects. So if you're looking for a gentle but effective way to care for your body every day, Rooibos tea deserves a spot in your cup. And finally, what if there was a tea that gave you the best of both worlds, green and black, plus serious blood sugar benefits? Sixth on list, Oolong tea. Oolong tea sits right in the middle between green tea and black tea, and for people living with diabetes, it offers some pretty amazing health perks that often go unnoticed. What makes Oolong unique is how it's partially fermented, which gives it a smooth, slightly toasty flavor and a really interesting mix of health-supporting compounds. When it comes to managing blood sugar, Oolong tea has shown promise in helping reduce fasting glucose levels and improving insulin sensitivity, which is a key issue for people with type 2 diabetes. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar out of the blood and into the cells, and when your body doesn't respond well to it, sugar builds up and causes damage over time. Oolong tea seems to help your body use insulin more effectively, which can keep blood sugar more stable throughout the day. One of the standout compounds in oolong tea is the flavins, along with EGCG and other antioxidants. These nutrients help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which are major factors in the development of diabetic complications. Inflammation may not always be visible, but it can quietly damage your blood vessels, nerves, kidneys, and even your liver. The antioxidants in oolong tea act like little protectors, guarding your cells from the damage caused by high blood sugar. A study published in Diabetes Care even found that people who drank oolong tea daily experienced better blood sugar control and reduced post-meal blood sugar spikes. That's a big deal, especially if you're working to avoid long-term complications. Oolong tea also supports heart health, which is crucial for diabetics since they're at higher risk for cardiovascular problems. It helps lower LDL cholesterol, improve HDL cholesterol, and may even support better blood pressure. For your kidneys, oolong's anti-inflammatory effects can help reduce the stress that high blood sugar places on these vital organs, potentially lowering the risk of diabetic nephropathy. And when it comes to nerve damage or diabetic neuropathy, oolong tea may help improve circulation and reduce the oxidative stress that can lead to pain, numbness, or tingling in your hands and feet. Even your liver can benefit from oolong tea. The liver plays a huge role in how your body handles sugar and fat, and long-term high blood sugar can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The antioxidants in oolong may help protect liver cells and improve liver function, helping your body metabolize fats more efficiently and reduce inflammation in that area too. Now let's clear up a few myths. Some people think oolong tea is too strong or too high in caffeine to drink every day. The truth is, oolong tea has moderate caffeine, more than green tea but less than coffee, about 30 to 50 milligrams per 8-ounce cup, depending on how strong you brew it. For most people, that's enough to give a gentle energy lift without the crash. But if you're sensitive to caffeine or take medications like blood pressure drugs or stimulants, it's good to start with 1 cup a day and see how your body feels. Another myth is that oolong tea cures diabetes. That's not true. It's a great support, but it's not a substitute for your medication or your doctor's advice. Making oolong tea is simple. Steep 1 tea bag or 1 teaspoon of loose oolong leaves in 8 ounces of hot water, just under boiling, for about 3 to 5 minutes. It has a smooth, slightly floral or toasty flavor, depending on the variety. If you want to boost the benefits, try brewing it with a few slices of ginger or a dash of cinnamon. Both add extra anti-inflammatory power and taste amazing. If you prefer it chilled, make a batch, let it cool, and pour it over ice with a slice of lemon or orange. For sweetness, skip the sugar and use stevia or monk fruit instead. Both are diabetes-friendly and won't spike your blood sugar. You can enjoy 1 to 2 cups of oolong tea a day safely, and most people do well with that amount. It's affordable too. A box of oolong tea bags usually runs about $5 to $7, or you can get loose leaf varieties for a little more, which often give you a richer flavor and more health benefits. Oolong tea is one of those quiet heroes, something you can enjoy daily that helps support your blood sugar, your heart, your kidneys, your nerves, and your liver all at once. It's more than just a drink. It's a smart, simple habit that fits perfectly into a healthy diabetic lifestyle. Final thought. Managing diabetes doesn't have to mean giving up everything you love. It's about making small, smart choices that support your body in powerful ways. And something as simple as a daily cup of tea can do so much more than warm your hands. From balancing blood sugar to protecting your heart, kidneys, liver, and nerves, the right teas can be a comforting, natural way to take control of your health, one sip at a time. Just remember, tea isn't a magic fix, but it can be a gentle partner on your journey. So find the flavors you love, stick with the teas that work for you, and let these everyday brews become a part of your wellness routine. Your health is in your hands and your cup. Like what you heard. Hit that like button, drop your favorite tea in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to support your diabetes journey.